Nata in una famiglia di scultori, Anna Vita, prima conosciuta quasi esclusivamente nel mondo dei fumetti, ha scoperto le sue carte e le sue qualità in una portata mostra personale, plastica e realistica.
As urban explorers, we research history that would otherwise just be forgotten. Once alive, but empty today, abandoned sites experience the untold, like this overgrown property next to the freeway to Rome.
Richtiger Dschungel.
Arriving here, we found ourselves in a surreal, almost magical world. The kind that can only be unveiled when you're doing urban exploring. Once, this compound was the playground of a diva, a film actress who retreated into solitude. A hidden stone cottage in the grove is the key to understanding the big picture. And so, we rediscovered history that almost was forgotten.
Das sind wahrscheinlich alles Aufnahmen von der Bewohnerin hier natürlich. So wie es scheint, hatte sie irgendeine Krankheit, an der sie dann eventuell auch gestorben ist.
This is a story that has only gradually unfolded for us. But although today everything is gloomy and abandoned, this is a joyful tale. Today's episode is a final tribute, so bear with us. Yet, we have to start from the beginning. Join us again as we uncover abandoned Italy. Once again, we have great news. An article of ours was published in a magazine, an urbex magazine to be precise, and we wrote about something that is quite important to us. But more info on that at the end of today's video. Before that, enjoy the first episode of Abandoned Italy Season 3.
Moin. Keine Spur von unseren Nachbarn. Weißt du, ob die anderen schon wach sind?
Ich habe noch nichts gehört.
Okay. Ist das richtige Zeichen?
Schau dir mal an, wie lächerlich sie ihr Zimmer gesichert haben. Schau mal um die Ecke.
Oh nee.
Anfängerfehler. Eigentlich musst du das übereinander stapeln.
Ja.
Well, these two sleepyheads are our crew for this year's trip to abandoned Italy. If you follow the channel, you already know Toby. He's Italian himself. He speaks the language and is an urbex photographer. And this is Sam, a new face. Sam is an Australian journalist based in Austria. Usually, he's in war zones and chasing other stories all over the globe. This time, however, he's doing a video report about us. He mostly tried to stay in the background when we were shooting, so don't expect to see too much of him. As soon as his video about our trip is out, we'll keep you posted, of course. Our journey starts in a messy old hotel. To date, it has been ransacked multiple times, but not too badly destroyed in the process. The hotel rooms still shine in all different colors. But the silence is unpleasant. In an abandoned building of this size, you can never know if you're really alone. There's this big mess with various objects in one of the rooms. Does anyone live here? Nobody seems to be at home. We have a rough idea of this place's history and what else is still awaiting us. But that needs to be confirmed first. We take you with us on our discovery.
Oder bist du hier? Ja, also es ist jetzt relativ früh am Morgen. Wir haben die Nacht auf dem Balkon verbracht. Diesem Hotel steht jetzt schon ungefähr so seit 10 Jahren leer. Es sind aber noch ein paar andere Sachen auf dem Grundstück hier. Marco fliegt jetzt gleich ein bisschen Drohne, damit wir das Ganze mal von oben sehen. Ich werde anfangen zu gimbeln. Jetzt schauen wir uns hier um.
The hotel is located on an utterly neglected property. A decade of being abandoned turned this into 35,000 square meters of wilderness. Occasional structures can be seen from above, like this, what seems to be a dried up swimming pool. But the dense canopy of leaves denies us any more insights. The playful and mostly mossy details in the park you can see only when setting out on foot. Sometimes you have to look closely to discover traces of former human presence. The further we go, the more our exploration of the overgrown gardens is getting the flair of an exotic expedition. Bamboo, once imported from afar, now grows wild. In the greenery, we discover a foreign world.
Hier? Ja, da dann.
Richtiger Dschungel. Da ist ja ein Teich.
Ja, lassen wir vorgehen.
This is an artificial lake, in fact, intended for the hotel guests to fish, boat, or just enjoy, but not to swim. We already revealed where they could go for that. Although today this large basin is more of a cesspool, judging by the smell at least. And maybe the looks too. Hidden behind trees and wild bushes, we discovered the stone villa next to the pool. It's nestled in the clearing of a grove. This looks like the scene of a children's fairy tale or of some fantastic story. And maybe this was on purpose. Once this was the home of a diva, who often was described as extravagant, maybe even a little weird. It was her hotel where we spent the night. She was a well-known personality in the past, almost forgotten today.
Das ist jetzt mal diese Lampe an.
Jetzt brauchen wir jede Menge Licht, es ist hier stockdunkel drin, so wie es aussieht.
Let's shed a light on her life. Often the upper floors are the most intimate areas of a house. And this is where we can find the bedchamber. And this is also where we expect to find answers about who it was that resided here.
Oh, guck mal, das Badezimmer, das wurde einfach so nachträglich ins Zimmer reingebaut.
The wardrobe is still filled to the top. Next door, there's even a walk-in closet. Photos and letters left behind confirm the rumors we've heard before traveling here. This was indeed the home of a former Italian movie actress. Anna Vita was her name, with one parent being Italian and the other one from the US, if we're not mistaken. Anna Vita began her career as an actress for photo novels. This was a popular genre in the post-war period. Then, in the early 1950s, she also appeared on the big screen. Anna Vita was offered roles in Italian movies, with at least one of these films even receiving awards later on. But in the mid-50s, all traces of her were lost. She escaped the spotlight to start a new life. Apparently, she felt uncomfortable on film sets. Anna Vita actually shunned celebrity. So, in solitude, she devoted herself to her true passion.
Diese Schauspielerin, die hier gelebt hat, die hat sich anscheinend sehr für Kunst interessiert. Hier findet man unglaublich viele Bücher darüber. Es gab was mit chinesischen Schriftzeichen auch. Und ist auch schon anständig verschimmelt alles hier. Hier in diesem Bücherregal waren wahrscheinlich auch alles nur Bücher, wo es um Kunst geht. Das ist einfach mal ein Buch, wo es nur um italienische Medaillen geht. Also sehr fachspezifische Literatur auf jeden Fall.
Guck dir das mal an. Ich glaube, die Frau, die war so kunstbegeistert, weil sie einfach selbst Künstlerin war. Das sieht aus wie ein Atelier. Hier ist sogar eine Staffelei mit irgendeinem Bild, das angefangen wurde zu zeichnen. Hier sind überall Statuen, wahrscheinlich selbst gemacht, aber inzwischen schon größtenteils zerstört.
Anavita's home is like a museum, full of memories, photos and her works. But also the works of her father, which she was very proud of. She inherited her talent from him. Sculpting and painting was what she did after she hung up her acting career. Anavita loved Rome, but she wanted to stay away from the hustle and bustle. So she settled in the countryside. For 30 years, she was also running a hotel on the same property. Asked about the fame she was gaining from her acting career at a young age, Anavita often said she never understood what they saw in her. She even had trouble remembering her lines back then. It wasn't my path, she said. In fact, she had always dreamed of becoming a journalist long ago. But instead, she then turned her creative outlet into a profession. With her works, Anavita went to exhibitions, displaying what she truly loved. She had found her path, and Anavita never missed her old life. But then it all ended rather rapidly.
Hier sind jede Menge von diesen Röntgenaufnahmen. Ich weiß nicht, was hier zu sehen ist, aber das Datum ist interessant. Ende 2009. Das sind wahrscheinlich alles Aufnahmen von der Bewohnerin hier natürlich. Und nur ein halbes Jahr später, ein halbes Jahr nach diesen Aufnahmen, ist sie gestorben. So wie es scheint, hatte sie irgendeine Krankheit, an der sie dann eventuell auch gestorben ist. Aber ich habe keine Ahnung, was hier zu sehen ist.
After a short disease, Anavita passed away at the age of 83. Looking back, she lived a full life. Anavita is less known than other star actors from her era, because she retired from the stage early. And because she basically was never really an actress. That's not what she wanted to be. She was a diva against her will, so to say. But her presence can still be felt. The hotel has the unique handwriting of Anavita. It was founded and managed by her for 3 decades. It's certainly not a luxury hotel, but it's special. A little quirky, colorful for sure, perhaps eccentric, just like Signora Coccinella, Mrs. Ladybug. She was the soul of the place, and still is today. Next to the bar with the lounge, the hotel also had a renowned restaurant. Today, it's trashed though, and nature is slowly creeping in. Decay is transforming Hotel Coccinella. The hotel rooms are located on the upper 2 floors. There are over 50 of them in total.
Alter, immer die Waschbecken kaputt, immer.
The rooms are simply furnished, but basically there was everything you needed. We noticed a stark contrast between rooms that could be ready to be occupied after a quick cleanup and rooms that, well, just see for yourselves.
Boah. Hier wird die Luft auf jeden Fall zunehmend schlechter. Der Rest von dem Hotel ist echt in einem, krass. Ist echt in einem guten Zustand, aber das hier fängt schon an, ein bisschen schlechter auszusehen. Putz ist überall von der Decke gebrackelt. Bisschen Schimmel an den Wänden. Aber ich glaube, hier gibt es nichts Interessantes mehr zu sehen. Okay, vielleicht doch.
Guck dir das mal hier an. Den ganzen Türstock entlang wachsen überall schon Pilze. Hier sind sie besonders groß. Die Pilze hier scheinen sogar schon zu verschimmeln.
There is fungus growing on fungus. For the B-roll, we then put on our FFP3 masks. Now you may understand why we prefer to sleep on the balcony, with fresh air all around, over the stifling and moldy hotel rooms. Interestingly enough, it seems like it would still be possible to book a room online, although the pictures might be a bit outdated. There are also a lot of bad reviews from 2011, which appears to be the last year of operation. So 2 years after Anna Vita's passing, the hotel fell into disrepair and the new management failed. Her hotel is trashed, and mold is conquering the rooms. Her manor is looted, and only populated by statues anymore. The park is overgrown and wild. All of this has been forgotten after Anna Vita died. What has stood the test of time are only her films and maybe the photo novels which she posed for. But that's not her legacy. This is it. A place where Anna Vita could be herself. Regardless of what others expected of her, here she was free. For today's visitors of this site, the backstory lies dormant. But urbex's work to retain remembrance and keep places alive that once were vivid. Today's location made it into our urbex calendar for this year. Since it's already the end of January, we reduced the prices for the remaining copies we've in stock. If you're interested in getting a calendar, visit our online shop at bwturbex.com. Thanks for your support. TrèsPas is a brand new urbex magazine that actually launches today. I've got a copy right here, and you can believe me when I say we feel really honored to be featured in the very first issue. we've written a several-page-long article about how abandoned places aren't only a window to the past, but also the future. We understand the climate crisis as the biggest challenge for humankind at the moment. Already today, it's a reason why many people have to abandon their homes, and it's only getting worse in the near future. We have to realize that we are the problem, because people got so disconnected from nature. With this article, we want to offer some food for thought. But it's only one of many parts of the magazine. There are also features by Lana Sator or dark exploration films, together with lots of other great content. If you want to buy a copy of the magazine, we posted the link in the video description down below. But we are also doing a raffle, where 3 people can win a copy each. What we want from you is that you observe your surroundings with your eyes wide open the next few days. Take a picture of something that sparks your curiosity, then post it online and tag us, or send it to us in an email. And also, give us some context please, we appreciate a short write-up. The quality of the image doesn't matter at all, so you can take any camera you want. And also it's important to say that it's not only about urbex and abandoned places, you just have to be curious. The deadline is in 2 weeks from now, and you will find all the info in the video description down below. Did you notice all the ladybugs? It's the cycling element of today's video. If you like the story, you should also check out the displayed episode. It's about a prima ballerina, her abandoned luxury hotel in the Alps, and her mysterious death. The next installment of the Italy series is coming soon. Stay curious and keep exploring.